Imagine the first light in the morning, before the sun has risen. Sitting on a hillside above the valley is a traveller who's been waiting through the night for a new dawn. Before this day, he had been a happy man with a loving family, a good career, and a seemingly content future. Nevertheless, in his growing awareness of the ways of the world, he became depressed and sunk into a dark, lonely place within himself. Fortunately, in the depths of that darkness, a light woke up inside his heart, and it was this light which brought him as a traveller to the road. As the sun appeared on the horizon, he descended into the valley and followed the river, seeking to travel away from the civilized world he had left behind. At midday, he came to a woodland and entered to find a place to rest. He found an ancient tree to sit against, closed his eyes, and went to sleep. In his dream, the tree appeared, saying, "I am the spirit of trees, and a long time ago we covered this land. A little people, or fairy people as you call them, lived under us, and with their songs and dances they wove the magic of the land together. So all the kingdoms flourished and life was abundant. But then men came along and cut down the trees. Now the little people have nowhere to live, and the fabric of the land is disintegrating." Then the traveller woke up from his dream. There before him, forming out of the leaves and fauna of the forest, was a figure of an ancient woman. Her beauty was radiant, but her gown was worn and fading. Her eyes penetrated his, and he heard the words, "What will you do?" Then she was gone. The traveller did not understand or know what to do. Nevertheless, the experience inspired him, and the light inside his heart grew brighter. He went back to the river and continued his journey. In the late afternoon, he noticed some stone carvings on the opposite bank. There were spirals and different glyphs that reminded him of a time long past. Then he noticed a man crouched over, intent on some task. So, desiring company, he found a way to cross the river along a fallen log and approached the stranger. The stranger turned and bade him with his eyes to sit. Once he sat down, he could see what the stranger was doing. He had a fish suspended on sticks above the stones, and with his intent he was cooking it. When the meal was ready, the stranger shared it with the traveller in silence. When they had finished eating, the stranger went over to the stones and placed them in a circle around himself. The light of the day was fading, and the moon was shining in the sky. The stranger began chanting a song. Hey, 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 hey. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. When the traveller looked up, the stranger transformed in front of him. He had rainbows flowing in his hair and starlight shining from his eyes. He said to the traveller, "Follow me," and led him away from the river onto the top of the hill where there was a stone circle. The traveller remained where a stone was missing, while the stranger went into the centre and introduced himself. "My name is Aberus. A long time ago, my people lived on this earth, and we were a happy, proud people. For we knew of our origin amongst the stars and enjoyed a personal relationship with our Creator. We understood where we came from, why we were here, and where we were going. But we knew that there would come a time when people would forget their divine nature, where they came from, why they were here, or where they were going. There would be a lot of suffering and war and confusion as a result. So in preparation for these times, we encoded our knowledge and built these stone monuments and networks of stone. Then through sound and movement, we imbued them with our wisdom. So when humanity's heart has become like a stone, the secrets will wake up within your DNA and reconnect you with your omnipresent spirit. Then you will remember where you originated from, why you are here, and what wonders you can create together." The traveller looked around the circle and saw images of his family and friends in the stones. A feeling of wonders expanded his heart. He woke in the morning beside the river. Had it all been a dream? Was he just imagining things? He did not care, for the light within him was burning bright now. He went back to his family and friends to tell them of his experiences. However, they thought him mad and sent him away. This time, he went into the mountains and sought a cave to enter. In the depths of the darkness, he waited for his death. Out of the void, 3 ages of women appeared in front of him. The first was in white. She was young and innocent and said to him, "I am your creativity and your beauty. If you let me be free, so shall you be free." The second was in red and had a child in her arms. She said to him, "I am your nurturing and your love. If you let me be free, so shall you be free." The third was in black and old, and she said to him, "I am your death and all your wisdom. If you let me be free, so shall you be free." Then the figures merged into one, and he beheld a vision of his perfect love. The two embraced, and his whole body became like one flame, full of love and universal light. When he went back to his family and friends, they were aware of his transfiguration. They looked into his eyes and saw a mirror of their own souls. Their hearts opened, and a deep sense of purpose came upon them. They became aware of who they were, why they were here, and what they could create together. With minds now free and hearts connected, the guiding light of the Creator illuminated them. Now they were fully human, with their individual sovereignty restored, and aware of their earth journey from the stars. They set out to awaken the fire in the hearts of their fellows, and assist humanity in its imminent birth into universal awareness and unconditional love.